All right, YouTube. This Detroit's HPTV coming to you out of Detroit on game. Look, we gonna look into part. I don't know what part or what you call when this be a trilogy, like repeating things. This is Dr. Umar and Roland Martin again. Now I'm gonna do a reaction to Dr. Umar's video and Roland Martin. I'm not a fan of either one of them. One of them is a Democratic shield to me, and the other one is a con man playing with black people's minds. So I want you to look at their squabble. Look how they talk to each other for real. And these is the people that you call black leaders. This is for fair usage, educational purposes, and commentary in the 1976 Copyright Act. Let's check out Roland first.
Lie, things along those lines. Now, you got these people out here who run their mouths and they love mentioning my name. They love, talking about what we do on this show. And I don't really care about any of them. I'm talking about, I don't care about Tariq. I don't care about Boyce. I don't care about Vicky Dillard. I don't care about that dude Phillip. I don't care about Black Authority. I don't care about, I'm like, go do what y'all do. I don't care about Umar Johnson the same way. I don't care. Go do what y'all do. I don't follow them. I don't listen to them. I don't track them. I really don't care what they have to say about anything. Go do what y'all want to do. We over here doing what we do, doing the job that we're supposed to be doing. And so I just don't get involved in all that back and forth, silly, nonsensical mess. But when you lie, when you go on other folk platforms and you lie and just make up stuff, then I'm like, I got to go ahead and say something. So,
I'm gonna interject. Call me biased, but Roland Martin is a bite. I mean, he is a 304 ninja. I mean, he is the worst. He is, listen, this cat here is such a sellout. He's such a sellout, such a piece of crap that Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Kunta Kinte, everybody's rolling over in their grave. Even see him with a platform. This guy is a bro.
when I was on vacation, somebody hit me up and they said that Umar Johnson went on Joe Budden's podcast and said a few things about me about his appearance on TV One. It was 6 years ago. 6 years ago. So here's the setup. Umar gone on the Breakfast Club, and it was a contentious appearance. They talked about his credentials, his school, all kind of stuff like that. So I saw all the back and forth. My staff saw all the back and forth. So I was like, go ahead and book him, bring him on the show. Okay? That's what happened. So he comes on the show. He had been on the show 3 previous times. Same format, panel, no different. This time, 2 of the panelists took exception what Umar had to say. And at one point during the show, Umar was responding to Eugene Craig, conservative, called him a coon. I slam my hand down and say, I don't allow that language or any racial epithets on my show. And so that's really why he was upset. And so he went on and trashing me, trashing us. Oh, we attacked him. We ambushed him. It was a setup. And then he went on to claim that, that when the show got canceled, that appearance was the reason why the show got canceled. All lies. Okay. So this all the crap he said before.
I can't stand a ninja that smirk. Like how you smirk and twist his mouth like I can't stand a nigga to do that. Like that's so much of what a girl do.
Whatever. So now he goes on Joe Budden's podcast. And now he got new lies he telling. All right, so we're gonna do this here first. So When he got invited, he was told what the topic was. He was told everything involved with it. We would send a press release out about the subject matter. So this notion that, oh, I got ambushed is stupid, because ambush means that I didn't see any of this coming. I didn't know what was coming when we actually laid out what this topic was actually about. So to refresh people, this is literally how the beginning of that segment went 6 years ago on TV1. It's just how the beginning went. Go ahead. Your discretion is advised. It was amazing looking at his whole reaction. I mean, I'm sitting here, again, people asking all kind of questions, things are blowing up. And so many people jumped on saying he's not a real doctor. Okay. Where did you graduate from and you got your PhD?
My undergraduate education was from Millersville University. 3 degrees, political science, psychology, master's in school psychology. Subsequent to that, Pennsylvania certification as a school psychologist, which I've been for almost 20 years. After that, I got my educational leadership master's degree and principal certificate from Lehigh University in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. And I earned my doctorate degree from the Philadelphia College of Osteopathic Medicine, American Psychological Association approved program, one of the top psychology training programs on the East Coast. 6 degrees in all. And anyone can lift up the telephone and call and verify those degrees.
So when you see folks who question your degrees, your response?
It's because my narrative is a whole lot different from the average mainstream Black scholar. I don't parrot the narrative that the American social order wants Black scholars to parrot. I tell the truth. I don't scratch unless I itch, and I don't dance unless I like the music. And because
okay, so you saw that. That's literally how it all began. Okay. And a little bit later, I'm going to show you when things went sideways. And this is really why he got upset. So he goes on Joe Budden's podcast, which dropped last month. And Joe.
All right, I'm going to do something interesting. You see where he going with it. Let me show you what Dr. Umar is, or whatever. I don't know. Like, check out Umar Johnson. This is where he going with it.
Zesty Roland Martin. I understand that Zesty Roland Martin. I understand Zesty Roland Martin, who I got kicked off of News One Now for hating. His views dropped and he got dropped. When Zesty Roland Martin had me on News One Now with his panel of coons, after that showing, the Dr. Umar Ifatunde support-based Germaniac Nation, the Ifatunde Acts, boycotted Roland Martin's show on News One Now. His views dropped and they dropped him. Zesty Rolanda fell off after he tried to come for the Prince of Pan-Africanism. His views dropped and News One Now dropped that receding hairline, no neck Negro. I'ma deal with Rolanda when I get back to the States after Panama. I'ma deal with Zesty Rolanda. I'ma deal with that Democratic Party plantation slave driver when I get back from Panama, but I'm not going to deal with Zesty Rolanda right now. I'm not going to deal with Zesty Rolanda right now. I'm going to deal with Zesty Rolanda a little bit later. I'm going to deal with Zesty Rolanda a little bit later. Okay? Okay? Now I see Vlad put up another clip with Mav Hoffa with my name in the clip. I don't think that was respectful of him to try to use that brother to try to attack me. But I see he put my name in another Mav Hoffa clip. I'm gonna check out the clip and respond if I need to. But I respect the brother Mav Hoffa because Vlad tried to pull him in. He was about to go for the bait for a minute. He was about to take the bait for a minute, but then he pulled back. So I can respect him on that. I heard the Democratic Republic of the Congo to airlift Palestinian refugees to the Congo. I'm talking to my Congolese Africans right now. Can somebody help me?
This nigga rolling. I mean, this nigga Umar's ridiculous though. For real, I can't even believe people give him money and shit.
So-called beef.
Nothing like that.
I didn't know that you had Roland Martin beef.
Neither did I. What happened was I was on Roland Martin's show about 2 or 3 times before that final visit that led to the altercation, verbal altercation, not physical. It was 2016. I had just done the Breakfast Club a week prior, and Roland Martin's people contacted me to come back again. This was either my 3rd or 4th visit to News One Now. So I had been on the show before. We already knew each other.
Okay.
Never had a negative.
Cordial.
Always.
Got it.
This time was different because when I got there, as I waited in the dressing room, he came out the restroom and he didn't speak. He walked right by me. So Sutton says, something's up today. Today gonna be a little different because why would he walk by you and not speak? So when we finally got involved in the conversation, I kind of realized what was going on. I think he was a little jealous of the Breakfast Club fame. That interview went viral. All of them go viral, but that one went viral. And at that time, I guess he wanted to take some of the air out of my balloon. So he questioned my credentials, my blood relationship to the Honorable Frederick Douglass, a couple other things. And I think he had set up his panel in such a way that I think they were supposed to intellectually massacre me, which nobody on the planet Earth can do that.
They was gonna get you.
And so they ended up getting intellectually massacred, and that was the end of it. But I didn't appreciate what he did.
The setup.
I thought it was a bitch move. I've been on your show plenty of times. You know, I'm driving down here from Philadelphia, taking time out of my busy schedule. I could be doing other things, and you use that time to try to insult me. But it backfired on him, and I think that's partly the reason why his show was canceled by the end of the year, because I'm very popular among Black folks. I'm probably the most popular Black scholar in modern history when it comes to mainstream Black America, even though my views are considered rather controversial. And so when Roland Martin did that, I don't think he properly anticipated or calculated the collateral damage. But by the end of the year, he was off the television.
All right, so y'all heard all that BS. So we gonna do it this way. So we're gonna replay that, and then we're gonna unpack it with receipts. So re-rack that, please, and then I'll tell you when to stop.
Nothing like that.
I didn't know that you had Roland Martin beef.
Neither did I. What happened was I was on Roland Martin's show about 2 or 3 times before that final visit that led to the altercation, verbal altercation, not physical. It was 2016. I had just done the Breakfast Club a week prior, and Roland Martin's people contacted me to come back again. This was either my 3rd or 4th visit to News One Now. So I had been on the show before. We already knew each other. Never had a negative.
Cordial.
Always.
Got it.
This time was different because when I got there, as I waited in the dressing room, he came out the restroom and he didn't speak. He walked right by me. So Sutton says,
all right, y'all, when I do the show, I'm focused on the show. A lot of times, I don't even speak to the guests. A lot of times, I don't speak to the staff. When I'm locked on the show, boom, I'm going from makeup down to the studio. So Umar, you ain't that special. A lot of it happens here. A guest can be sitting in the chair. I'm coming in, I'm getting stuff, I'm doing whatever. I'm not sitting here talking to people, speaking to people, because I'm trying to focus on getting on the show. Now, that hurts your little ego, but that's just a fact. Now, press play.
right by me. So Sutton says, something's up today. Today gonna be a little.
Watch Roland mannerisms. Umar might got a point because he acted zesty as hell in the video. You saw he did this? Like, he just went like that for no reason. Roland, you might be zesty as hell.
Different because why would he walk by you and not speak? So when we finally got involved in the conversation, I kind of realized what was going on. I think he was a little jealous of the Breakfast Club fame. That interview went viral. All of them go viral, but that one went viral. And at that time, I guess he wanted to take some of the air out of my balloon. So he questioned my credentials,
Umar, I literally was hosting a daily morning show on TV One. I was at the Tom Joyner morning show 3 days a week. Why would I be jealous of you? Like, really? Why would I be jealous of you? I've gone viral numerous times. I don't get off about going viral because that means nothing. So why would I remotely be jealous of you? See, this is the new lie because he hadn't used that one before. So now that's the new lie he's trying to spin. Dude, you mean nothing to me. Like, literally. I'm not jealous of, hell, anybody in media. Why would I be jealous of somebody not in media? I was speaking to millions every day, 3 days a week on the Tom Joyner Morning Show. You think I'm jealous because you went on the Breakfast Club? Press play.
Blood relationship to the Honorable Frederick Douglass, a couple other things. And I think he has set up his panel in such a way that
So Umar says, he questioned all these things. Here's the problem, Umar. I don't delete emails. I have receipts. Go to my iPad. July 6, 2017. This is the actual email. I sent an email to the booker, the executive producer, as well as the senior producer on the show. Hey, Dr. Umar Johnson, book him on the show to discuss Black Twitter lighting him up about his recent Breakfast Club interview. The booker, Chandra Hughes, copy will reach out now. That's the actual email. Why? What did I actually say in the video when he came on? People were talking about your appearance. And they were asking all these questions, and they were questioning your credentials. Oh, I'm sorry. Y'all might think that's not true. Okay. But go back and actually watch the clip. I actually said it. So you see the correspondence. Oh, then it was like, oh my goodness. He set his panel up. Y'all, let me explain something to y'all. The panel don't know who coming on the show. How about this here? Today's Matt, Michael, Kelly. Have y'all ever were set up to say, hey, this person is coming on, so I need y'all.
Roland Martin, he good for assembling a team of Toms, like all of them. You can best believe if they were him, they some Toms. They finna say what he wanted to say.
To do this when this person comes on.
No, I wouldn't do it
Not
if
never.
people don't tell me what to say.
No. But has it ever happened?
Not
Hell
never.
no.
Now, I don't know what a panel is going to say. All three of y'all can agree. Matter of fact, if I'm correct, me and Michael got into it when he questioned one of them Byron Donald's white wife.
Oh, we got into a number.
I don't. But the point I'm making,
You and
I don't even ask. Listen to me clearly, y'all. Now go keep it on the panel. I need people to understand. I don't even ask the panelists what they think. And let me explain to y'all why. Because when I was on CNN, they used to assume they knew what I was going to say. When I was on CNN, they would literally sit there and, so-and-so is going to say this. When I filled in for Campbell Brown, we were discussing Michael Vick, and if he served his time, should he come back to the NFL? And there was what's Gloria All? What's her daughter's name? Gloria Allred's daughter. She's an attorney.
Lisa Bloom.
Lisa Bloom. So Lisa Bloom was a big time PETA person. And we're sitting there, and I'm filling in for Campbell Brown, and the senior producer goes, "Oh, we know what Lisa thinks." And I said, "Has anybody asked her?" Roland, we know she's going to be against Michael Vick coming back. I was like, has anybody asked her? So the senior producer got pissed off at me. I turned to the booker, Tara. I said, Tara, can you call Lisa and just ask where she stands on this? She says, she comes back, folks, we have a problem. Lisa says that if he serves his time, he should be able to come back. I go, See, y'all always assume you even know what I think. I said, but you don't. So I don't ask a panelist. We don't set any panelists up. They can take any position they want to, and they actually did. So Umar, you're lying again. And remember, y'all, he actually talked about, oh my goodness, it was a setup. It was how I got set up. Remember all that stuff? Now keep playing it because y'all gonna hear it. Watch this.
I think they were supposed to intellectually massacre me, which nobody on the planet Earth can do that.
They was gonna get you.
And so they ended up getting intellectually massacred, and that was the end of it. But I didn't appreciate what he did. I thought it was a bitch move.
Stop right there.
On your show, plenty of
Stop right there here. I didn't appreciate what he did. Now you hear Melissa Ford say blindsided. He wasn't blindsided. Now he said that lie before. He ambushed. Oh, I was ambushed. Really? Go back to my iPad. Y'all see this? Hi, Susan and Roland.
Enough of that. Y'all see what it is. I'm gonna play Umar again though, because he might got a point on some other situations. So we're gonna end on Umar.
First of all, let me say this. I understand that Zesty Roland Martin. I understand Zesty Roland Martin, who I got kicked off of News One Now for hating. His views dropped and he got dropped. When Zesty Roland Martin had me on News One Now with his panel of coons, after that showing, the Dr. Umar Ifatunde support base Germaniac Nation, the Ifatunde Acts boycotted Roland Martin's show on News One Now. His views dropped and they dropped him.
That's enough for him. I can't even believe y'all take these guys serious, like as black leaders or anyone you should follow, whatever. This is an all-out cat fight. That's what it is. This is a cat fight between two suckers. So I don't know. I had to report on it because I don't like either one of them particularly. You know what I mean? And if you look at their character and play the video back, you can see why. Both of them is very disingenuous with everything they do. Everything they do is about themselves, and they want to make it like it's about the black community, and it's not. Signing out, Detroit. Peace. Keep your head on a swivel.